Hey everyone, it's Miss Dana. Welcome to my Threes channel. I have more, a morning meeting or group time activities that you can do with your 3-year-olds in your classroom and possibly with your 2-year-olds. What I've done is I have a tray here and I collected items, and I do this during my morning group time. I collected items from all of my centers. I have items from Block Center, I have blocks, I have items from my home living center, ice cream, and I have a cup, and I have a pot. From my manipulatives, I have Mr. Potato Head feet. I have Legos. I have things from my science center. There's a bug. There is a shark, and I have also a magnet. And I also have things from my art center. I have a marker, and I have watercolors. And what I do is I let the children look at what's on the tray, and I tell them I'm going to cover the tray. This is a great listening. This is a great cognitive development, critical thinking. They're trying to guess what is missing, and it's called What's Missing. And you can use a sheet, you can use a piece of paper, whatever you have in your room, blanket, and I cover it. I cover it with my blanket, and I take an item off, and I do this chant, and I'll say, what is missing? What is missing? Can you guess? Can you guess? What is missing? What is missing? Can you guess? Can you guess? And it's just to the tune of what is missing. Where is Thumpkin? And it's just a song that I made up just for, just a song I made up. And it's just a great idea to keep your children engaged. It's a great idea to keep them focused. They're going to be watching. They're going to be like, whoa, what's missing? What they're listening. They're listening, and they're looking at the same time. So a great cognitive idea to do with the children during group time, and it keeps them engaged. And like I said, when you feel like your children are, and what I do is I switch this up. I may do this maybe twice a month during group time, but I'll switch it up and place different items on there, and it gets them engaged. They're going to be singing with me with the chant, and then they're going to be listening, and they're going to be observing what I've removed from the tray, and they have to guess, and then I'll pull it out. The item was the item was the shark, and I'll say, I took the shark off. I took the shark off. Hi ho the dairy-o, I took the shark off. I put that down, and when we're done with all the items, I try to see if they can remember what item was first, what item was second. That's even they're learning to a whole nother level. What item is third, what item was first, or what item was last that I removed from the tray. So another engaging activity, and it also, something that I also do, take it to another level. I ask one child at a time. I make sure if I have 10 children, there are 10 items on the tray. And at the end of this activity, I will ask one child at a time to come and remove one item and see if they know where that item goes at in the classroom. So this is something just called What is Missing. Thanks again. I hope this is something that you can do in your classroom. Like I said, whenever my subscribers request different things for me to do, I'm more than willing to do that, and more than happy to do that at the same time. So I hope that this is something that you could use in your classroom. I'm Miss Dana, and thanks for joining my channel.